The hidden power behind wealth. Why some rise and others remain stuck. Have you ever wondered why two people with the same education, background, and even faith can live two completely different financial lives? One is thriving, influential, living a life of impact and overflow. The other is stuck praying, fasting, yet struggling endlessly. Let me tell you something that might shock you. Your hard work alone is not enough. What truly unlocks supernatural elevation is a forgotten key. Sacrificial obedience. 1. The mystery of sacrificial giving. What Solomon knew that we forgot. When Solomon offered 1,000 burnt offerings to God, he wasn't just performing a ritual. He was activating a spiritual law. Giving that costs you something triggers the hand of God. True giving doesn't start until you feel it. I'm not talking about leftover generosity. I'm talking about the kind that shakes your comfort, that makes heaven turn its gaze toward you. I will not give to God what costs me nothing. David. Last year, I stepped into a new dimension of obedience. God gave me an instruction not just to give, but to give something that would make even the wealthy feel the impact. And I did, twice. It broke me, but it opened a realm of peace and supernatural supply I had never seen before. That seed became a voice in the realm of the Spirit. It spoke where my words couldn't reach. It went into places where human connection had no access. Point 2. Your financial struggles are not natural, they're spiritual. Let's be honest. The average young person today, without divine intervention, has no chance of building a house, raising children well, or living debt-free. Prices are rising, salaries are stagnant, and more people are relying on one breadwinner than ever before. But what if I told you that you can escape the cycle not by luck, but by activating ancient, proven spiritual systems? Here's what most people don't know. Refusing to give is proof that you don't trust God. There's a reason why doors are closed. The altar you refuse to build today becomes the barrier you face tomorrow. 3. The law of spiritual roots. Your first secret to rising. Many think wealth starts with hustle, but in the kingdom, wealth begins with your spiritual root. Your tithe is not just a church donation, it's spiritual insurance. Your seed is not a transaction, it's a covenant. You can work 30 years and lose it all in one crisis, but what you plant in the Spirit builds altars that speak when you can't. Spiritual alignment is the foundation. When you give with revelation, from a heart of love and obedience, heaven responds in ways that no economic strategy can match. Point 4. The law of value. You're not poor, you're just not needed yet, is the currency of the earth. No matter how much you pray, if you have nothing people need, money will not come. Value equals your ability to solve relevant problems. People don't pay for noise, they pay for solutions. You must ask yourself, what can I do that solves pain? What do people desperately need? What can I refine so well that people can't ignore me? And remember this, passion gives you fulfillment. Value gives you money. There are countless people passionate about things the world doesn't need. Find the meeting point between your passion and a real-world demand. 5. Productivity. Turning potential into wealth. It's not enough to be gifted. Productivity is where value becomes tangible. It's where raw talent is packaged into services and solutions. Many people have skills but lack income because their gifts are not productive. Productivity answers this question. Can your value be accessed, experienced, and paid for? If it's only in your head or behind closed doors, it won't bless you financially. 6. Excellence. The fastest shortcut to wealth is where champions are separated from amateurs. You know what makes luxury brands like Rolex or Mercedes stand out? Excellence. You must exceed ordinary standards. If you're a tailor, so like royalty will wear it. If you clean like heaven is walking in. The difference between average and wealth is not power, it's polish. People don't just buy services, they buy trust, experience, and consistency. Excellence makes people talk about you behind your back in a good way. 7. Final truth. You don't need more money, you need more light. Money follows light. Light is revelation, obedience, and sacrifice. You can have 5 degrees and still beg. You can own 3 businesses and still struggle. But when light comes, chains break. When you walk with God and obey Him radically, He breaks the laws of men. To honor your faith. Are you ready for this? If you're tired of just surviving, if you're ready to rise beyond salary, beyond chance, beyond empty religion, then here's the charge. Return to the altar. Ask God what He demands from you. Build value. Find what the world needs and master it. Be excellent. Refuse mediocrity in any form. Trust the system. God's laws work when you work them. Your lifting is not luck, it's law. Your rising is not magic, it's alignment. You've prayed, you've fasted. Now it's time to sacrifice, to give, to rise. This is the secret that kings know but rarely say. Will you walk in it?